you do to put yourself in position to take this job?
Early in the summer, I met with Coach Sanders and just on things that I could work on to improve and get ready for camp. And it was just about attacking everything day by day and just getting better as a player. And taking myself from a freshman quarterback that came in the SEC halfway through the year to what we expect to be what I expect to be a starting quarterback come season. So
who's the defending starter, you or Hart?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how you interpret it. I played the last game in the bowl game, and he really didn't lose his position. He kind of just got hurt. So I guess it just depends on how you interpret it.
How invaluable was that experience last year that you were able to get?
I've talked to my parents, my dad, and it's the experience I was able to get last year, is really valuable. And that's one of those things you can kind of watch film and study as much as you want, but if you don't get out there and actually experience it, then it's just not the same.
Is there nerves kind of entering this camp, knowing that you guys are kind of playing for keeps here?
Not so much. I mean, I've been to 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 football camps in my life. So, this is just another camp. It's just, I guess, come the end of it, it's going to be a pretty distinct decision on who's going to play.
You get the sense on who, regardless of what the decision is, I mean, it's pretty much going to be one of you this year. In other words, it's not – last year you split – I mean, before he got injured, you split time quite a bit. Do you see someone winning this job outright and pretty much getting almost all the snaps?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I'm not the coach or anything. I'm far from it, but I just think it makes sense to have one person playing. It just makes it easier on everybody else to kind of get in a rhythm. And the guys are pretty. They want to be in a rhythm with the quarterback if they can be. It just makes everything better. And I think our schedule sets up to make a good run this year. I think we got a lot of returning players that all want to do great things this year, and we got a lot of leaders. So I think consistency would be nice for a change.
What about the guys on the team? I mean, do you have your supporters, and does Mike have his and Ryan have his type deal, or is it kind of a unified bunch kind of heading into this thing?
I think I know where this is going. I don't know, to be honest with you. I just, everybody I talk to, I treat the same. Since I've been here, everybody treats me the same, I think. So, I got a lot of guys. I got some real close friends on the team, but everybody on the team we're all just that, a team. So I expect everybody, when it comes out when we're on the field, to give 100% and to just treat each other as teammates.
Everyone talks about you and Mike. Do you think Moss factors into this race this year?
Absolutely. Moss, Browsey, the freshman, Sarge, Philippi. I think everybody factors in. And you just don't know after camp. You don't know what really comes out of camp. So we'll see. It depends on just the attitude that you take towards camp and the type of success you have in camp.
Joker was asked about the offensive firepower, and he said he thinks we may have the talent on this team to be the equivalent of the Andre Woodson 06 team. I mean, I know that was before your time, but do you think that? I mean, you've probably seen some of those numbers. Can this team do that kind of thing?
This team, we have a lot of offensive firepower. As much or more than we had last year. As much or more than I've ever played with in football. So, I think the sky's the limit for what this offense can do. And we got a lot of good guys and a lot of guys that are hungry to put up big yards this year.
In what ways does the quarterback competition help you?
It helps a lot. Anytime there's competition, anytime there's a battle between people going on, it just makes everybody better and it brings out the best in everybody. You kind of have to pay closer attention to the other people, and you kind of learn from their experiences.
Is it all distracting though, if you're focused on the other guys at all? Or
no, not so much. It's football camp, it's a college football camp, so you expect there to be competition in camp. And if there isn't, then there's another problem. So I'm excited about it, and I don't think it's a distraction.
What's your sense of where that